What's going on, everybody? So, I am set up on a creek. I don't know the name of it, I'd have to look on the map, but I am on my employer's land up north. He owns some acreage up here, and he's got a creek that goes through it, and it's real easy right here as it goes next to this road. So I got my bilge pumps down in the water already. I got my batteries kind of set up here. I got a generator that's gonna maintain these batteries because I don't want to suck them dry really fast. So I'm gonna get this set up on a pedestal, tripod, whatever you want to call it, and start the generator and charge the batteries and hook it up, and then try and get all the air out of line and see if we get some suction. Well, I can't get it to work, the generator run. Ran a couple weeks ago when we had that crazy blizzard, just in case I had to power a furnace or a fridge. So I'm gonna run it till the batteries are almost dead, because I can charge them. What else am I gonna do? I'm already here and set up. So, put on my rubber gloves. The water's chilly. I wanna get soaked. And we'll see if we can get this baby to work. Well, I feel like this is being a failure because my houses drift back in the creek and I'm losing all my flow. I move them like this so it doesn't restrict any of my flow. And it flows a lot better. It gets kicked off and it stinks. I'm not getting any suction. I got that nozzle pointed in the dirt now. well, I tried. I shortened the hose. Spin you around and show you. I shortened the hose. I took that section off that I added onto it. I'm still not getting any suction. It's actually pushing water out. So I guess, you know, pack everything up and scratch your head, do some more research. Maybe I gotta shorten the length of hose that my Y section is going up to my flare, or I need everything to be higher. I don't know. Not really sure. More research. If you have some insights or some ideas, please give me a comment, like, follow, subscribe, share. Help me out, guys. Scratching my head here. I thought this was really going to work, and it didn't work at all. So, yeah, at least I have enough flow to make the mats work. Look at these guys. I mean, there is some material in there. I don't really know where it came from. Probably from the pumps sucking stuff up. But yeah. Oh well. Another day. So my dredge is all packed up. Obviously, I'm in the truck driving. I drove for a moment, kind of looked at a map, and I'm gonna go do some exploring. Check out a creek or two, see what I can find. Maybe do some pans. I don't know. I feel like I still have a good half of my day or a few hours before I need to be somewhere else around 4 o'clock. So, let's see what I can find for pieces, huh? I'll share with you, I promise. Obviously, I am not going to do any kind of testing of any kind here. But it's a pretty beautiful place, eh? If you go waterfalling, you may recognize this place. That was really close. I want to see what it's going to look like without getting too far away from where I'm really headed. But can you imagine if there's any gold down at the bottom of that thing? Freaking beautiful plunge pool. It's all bedrock. Maybe it's nothing. You gotta get toward the end of the bedrock. But yeah, this is pretty magnificent, isn't it? You probably can't even hear me. I don't know if you can hear me over all this rushing water. Oh well, we'll find out when I get it on the computer, eh? Definitely going to be exciting to come back to this area when the water is down. Show you guys some neat things in the creek. River, technically. But yeah, she's rolling really good. I'm going to keep walking down the road and checking out other spots, but it's a beautiful river. Check it out. Well, I'm at a creek. I didn't bring anything with me because the road here is very sandy. I walked, I don't know, maybe just under a quarter mile. Went up and down this crazy hill and parked a little bit on the other side of it. There are some big rocks, some really big rocks hanging out in here. Along with a couple more further up. But I am going to take a little walk down the creek. Some. Probably not up it. She gets a little thick. But we're going to go down the creek. A plane flying up above. I don't know if this will pick that up or not. Anyways, we're going to take a little walk down the creek and see, and hopefully it's not too hard for you to hear me. I don't have a microphone on me. I just have the camera. So far, it looks very sandy. I don't typically always dig in very, very sandy stuff. I don't ever find anything. I feel like this dark material is just overburdened from you know, light dark material. But we're gonna keep going down. Maybe it changes somewhere. We'll see. I've been coming from that way, coming this way. And you can kind of see how this is all just kind of carved away and then it kind of plateaus, I guess. Even though plateau should be the top, not the bottom. Anyway, so at some point when this creek was, you can see this grass is all ran over. So probably with all this rain and debris stuck on sticks, this creek was, you know, was running over this. Definitely. Other years when we probably get, you know, a lot more snow like we used to get 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years ago, it was peeling away all of this. And for the amount of big rocks, boulders, whatever, there's not very much. I mean, there's maybe no, those are just leaves. They look like rocks for a moment, but there's a big one over there stuck in the side of the hill. And it definitely goes along an edge over there. I'll walk a little bit more. There's an island here. Interesting, but it's super sandy. So I'm not even going to go back and get anything. I haven't seen anything that's going to tell me to dig here. Maybe when the water level is a little bit lower and everything isn't going to be so soft, I got to figure out how to get around this. I don't want to go up that big hill. I don't want to cross the creek. It looks pretty deep in spots. But anyways, either way, I got to go back up the hill. So I'm not going to check this creek out. I'm going to look at the map and find a different place. But we will keep this one in mind to check out further when I'm better equipped to hike through the forest better. So I have a pan. I have an XP pan with me today. Got my shovel. I grabbed it. I'm not parked too far away, if you can barely see the truck over yonder. There's like a old railroad grade or something from logging. But anyways, walking down this creek, I found something. We'll see how well it shows up on here, but it's shiny. It's definitely a rock or something, I think. We'll see. There could be some clay in there. There is a bunch of bits of gravel everywhere in this creek, so that's why I grabbed stuff. And I want to get that out and see what the heck it is. Maybe it's just a dumb piece of leaf. I don't know. We're about to find out. I don't have my stand, so bear with me, please. Grab the shovel. And I'm going to see if I can get this thing. It's probably just a rock, but it looks shiny in the water. Oh, it's definitely just a random rock, but that's definitely some interesting material, huh? Very dark, topsoily. So maybe I'm not gonna dig in here. Is that the clay? It's gotta be just clay, huh? I didn't even put anything on. I'm just like this because I saw it. I'm like, ooh, that thing's kind of shiny. But yeah, maybe we're not gonna do a pan if it's that hard. There ain't gonna be anything sitting in there. It's all been washed away because it's all lowlands. But it was a creek on a map. Some little bits of gravel. I don't know. I'll turn the camera off and we'll see what I get further down, or if it's like that all the way. So I took about 3 shovelfuls. This is kind of what I got. There's wood material in there. I don't know what that is. Hard. Dryer. I don't know. I guess we'll check it out. We'll throw it in something. I'll find a place to pan, but we'll see, I guess. What else do I gotta do? I got a little bit. Definitely some interesting bits here. Hard, compact, chunks of garbage and stuff. It wasn't really weird like topsoil would be. One piece of quartz. Dirty, obviously. Water's pretty dirty, but definitely some spooky stuff. So here's our gravels. I mean, I don't know, I guess that could be, I don't know, gotta get deeper. If you really want to check this place out, gotta get deeper. We'll see. I gotta find a place to pan that now. Show you real quick. There's some black sand in there. Not too much. Now can I get the set back? Oh well. Checked out a few different creeks. Did a pan here because you can see there's some gravels, but maybe I need to get deeper. Maybe there's just nothing here at all, like most other sandy creeks. But there's a little bit of gravels in this one, so I figured I'd check it out. If you want to see the worms, look at see. There's a worm there hanging on. We're trying to dig deep. And there was some other ones hanging out on this edge over here. I probably disturbed them. Panning away. So, I got some research to do. Thanks for watching. You don't win them all the time.